Howdy again, it's tubalcain, and this time with number 20A of the What Is It Mystery Tools series. And I have 5 or 6 items today. Some of them are tools and some of them are just mystery items, as the name implies. But let's take a look at number 1 here. And yes, this is just what looks like a common pliers, or you might even call it a lineman's pliers, but something unique about this, and let's see if you know what it's all about. But first of all, this has a bit of a compound action, so it's a rather well made, probably expensive tool. And it says master pliers on here, and then somebody has ground it off, so I can't read the full name, as you can see. But there's a neat action right here. But what I really want to query you about is, what is this all about right here? So that's item number 1. Here's item or tool number 2. I'm almost embarrassed to show you this because I do expect 75% of you to know what this is, but there'll be a few that do not. It looks like a combination tool, but here it is, a pliers. Opens and closes. Got a lock on there. Opens and closes. Got a wire cutter. Serrated jaws. And this doodad, which I believe you could call Archimedes screw. So what is that? And the name of the company is Milbar. Milbar, made in USA, and that's all it says on it. There's an M on here. I think that's probably the former owner's initial. So for those 25% of you out there that don't know what this is, take a good guess. Here's another item that virtually everybody will know, but since it was sent to me by, in fact, Daniel Browning out of Camden, Ohio, I thought I'd go ahead and show it anyway. It's a part of a machine is what it is. But what part? Brass. Most of you will know, but I'm presenting it anyway. That's number 3. This is not a tool, but I think it's an interesting item, and anyone over 65 is going to know what this is, or perhaps even had one when they were a kid, or saw people that had one. I did not have one, but I coveted it when I saw friends that had this item. And what is it? It's just stamped steel? I'm not going to let you read the trade name on here because that may give it away, but when you spin this, you can see movement in here. And no, it is not for making cabbage slaw. Decorative on the front with some neat little hearts. You got a bracket of some kind. So what is that? Many of you will know, but I bet this will stump a bunch of you. And here's the final mystery item. I do not expect anyone to know what this is because I don't know either. But you step on it and then there's a little release here. A rather neat mechanism right here. You might call this a sear. I might be wrong on what I'm calling that, but it's almost like you would see it in a gun. A sear, I think it's called, where you can trigger it. Pretty neat, huh? Just something I saw at an auction. No, I have a flea market rather. The day I bought that neat die head. Watch this now. Again, I don't expect anybody to know what this is because I don't know, because I believe it just to be a portion of something, a part of a machine. But since we probably will not guess that, and even if someone knows, I'm just taking your word for it. But let's talk about this device here. And it was out of oil. I put jack oil in there. It's made out of brass. But what is this? Now this particular portion of this is a common item that is used on many mechanisms. All of you have used this today, not exactly in this form, but the principle of this. Everyone that's watching this has used the principle probably many times today. Now watch it. So that's what this portion of the video is about. What is this as applied to this particular item or anything else for that matter? And what it's doing is slowing down the movement. Rather than snapping back with a spring, it's slowing down the movement on purpose. So what do we call a device such as this that dampens or slows down motion? So that's what this part is about. So give me your best answer on that. And hope you found some of these things interesting that I just showed you. And be sure and watch the other 19 in this series. Remember that 20A is the question, and in a few weeks or a given period of time, gives everybody a chance to answer, we'll do number 20B, which is the answer. This is 20A, the question. And tubalcain saying, I hope you like this, and see you soon.